if you're a man who's maybe in his 20s, or maybe you are around the point where you just graduated school or just started studying in university, you're working part-time, studying part-time, chances are your life is probably pretty empty. You probably feel like your life has no direction. And you try to balance it out by having a social life or trying to study extremely hard so you can reach your dream goal. But at the end of the day, you probably still have that lingering feeling of what am I doing with my life? What am I supposed to be doing? What do I actually do? What if I told you that you're supposed to be feeling like that? What if I told you that's the sign of a healthy mind, healthy level of testosterone? Wouldn't it make sense for you, who just came out of this no responsibility, reckless life, who needs to transition into having a family, having a job, and raising kids? And in that period, what are you supposed to be doing? You're supposed to be self-improving the hell out of yourself. That's why you feel empty, because you don't have anything in your life at the moment. You've already finished developing your basic cognition, your basic social identity, and now you have to transition into actually getting things done in life. So in this small period of time, you have to get all the skills necessary to get to this life where you have responsibilities, you have a wife and kids and all those sort of things. But here's the part where it gets very fun. What work you do in this time will determine what sort of a life you will have in this huge period of your life where you're actually building your legacy. If you're watching a video like this, you probably have very ambitious goals. You have certain standards for what your future wife is going to be like. You hopefully have an idea of what sort of a job you want. Whatever job you want, there's at least 10 other men in your exact position that would want to be going for that exact same job at the exact same time as you will. As far as the woman you want to marry, there's at least 10 other men in your demographic, Muslim men in their 20s, who will try to marry her. So that's your competition. How are you going to stand out against all of them? It's a brutal, brutal life as far as being a man in this time period. But here's the good news. Most men these days are pussies. They're literally doing nothing with their life. Social media and just talking to people casually will make you feel like everybody is really balling out in life. You will think that everybody has their life together, everybody's just, excelling in everything. They're going to become a millionaire, except for you. But the truth is, all those guys, they're pussies. Their whole life is literally just staying at home. Maybe they'll work a couple days a week and then they will spend all their money on some crap. And as far as their self-improvement, they probably go to gym maybe 2 or 3 times a week and they think they're grinding. They will take a photo of it and post it up for you to see, and you think that they're literally doing that 24/7. As an ambitious man, here's what you have to do. Here's my mission for you to outcompete everybody else. Take at least 6 to 12 months and do the following. Pray every day. Don't miss Salah. This is going to keep your mind sharp. It's going to keep your spirit sharp. Secondly, work out every single day. After every prayer, keep working out. Just do push-ups. You don't need to go to gym. There's a lot of haram stuff in there. Just work out. Don't do it for bodybuilding. Just do, after every prayer, I have to do 20 push-ups. Doesn't matter, no matter what. And then go to the playground and do some pull-ups when you have free time. That's it. And then just read a ton of books. I will put some recommendations down in the description. Get some form of a job. Even if it's just doing deliveries on your bicycle, doesn't matter. If you're getting even $50 a day, just save it up. I'm not saying save every penny. Just save a bunch of money because you don't have any expenses if you want self-improvement. You should just be focused on grind. So you have a bunch of money stacked up. At the end of the 6 or 12 month, I promise you, you're going to be infinitely ahead of your average competition. Maybe you saved up like 10 grand in that time, let's say. And those guys, they probably spent every single penny they made on ice cream and cars and all this BS. You'll be in a phenomenal shape. If you work out every day, it all compounds, even if it feels like nothing at the moment. The books you've read, who reads books these days? Everybody just watches YouTube videos. So just by reading a few psychology books, you're mentally ahead of all these people by miles, bro. There's some insane books out there, bro, like The Art of War. If you read something like Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, bro, your mentality is gonna be next level from the average. On top of that, you're obviously going to be reading the Quran, the Hadith, and all those things. Here's my story of how I got into self-improvement. When I was feeling like my life was completely empty, because it was, just like you feel right now, I just decided I won't be a loser anymore. Just started praying every day. And that's where I started. I'm like, okay. And I will admit, before this, I didn't even pray. I used to pray very, very rarely. But I just started taking things more seriously. I started praying, and afterwards, I would work out, and I was working a daytime job. I was literally just doing deliveries in my car, bro. I was getting like $19 an hour, Australian dollars. So I'm just doing my deliveries. And at the end of the day, about 4 or 5 p.m., I would go to training every single day. I got like a cheap ass membership to a MMA gym. Went in, did my training. Right after that, go to mosque, do my prayer, and then do some more work. And then while I was driving, I would just listen to audiobooks in the radio. And after doing that for like 6 months, when I started interacting with people again, I realized that I'm miles ahead of these people, bro. I had way more money saved up than them. I'm in a way better shape than all of them, and I can beat their ass if I want to. And I'm not even talking about all the psychological advantage I have over them from reading the books. That's how bloody easy it is to get ahead of these people. And I can guarantee you that everybody that I graduated with, I went to uni with, none of them can even compete with me, even in one of those metrics, bro. I will literally help you start. I'm going to put a link in description to my full routine of exactly what I was doing when I started my self-improvement journey. It's very, very basic. It's amateur level. You may have a completely different table to me, but I will tell you exactly what I did, and you can follow it exactly the same as me if you want. Anybody can do this. I'm not telling you to start an online business and make 100K in the first year. That's so easy. No. What I'm saying, anybody can do. You have zero excuses, bro.